welcome back to another video. It is Riley Writes, and this is going to be another vlog. I'm trying to think of what performs best on both my TikTok and my YouTube, and vlogs are what I know and I'm comfortable with, so they're probably what I'm going to continue doing, but I might also try some sit-down videos and see what people think about that. So stay posted, stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy writing content, reading content, vlogs, daily life. Kind of my niche is just all over the place. Maybe that's the problem, but I have a lot going on and I want to film it for you guys, and I'm not going to just keep it one thing. I just filmed a TikTok starting a new series called Tackling My TBR, and the spinning wheel picked An Ember in the Ashes, and I have to read 70 pages of it today. So this is a priority that we have to do so I can, abide by my TikTok rules. I'm not necessarily excited to read this. I was kind of hoping that it didn't pick this, but I wanted to give this book one more chance before I decided to donate it or sell it on Panko Books. So it's giving that 70-page chance, and if I like it by the end of the 70 pages, I'll continue reading it, and if not, it's getting out of here. I'm doing a terrible job at vlogging today, which is fine because I'm planning on vlogging today and tomorrow, and I'm going to get my hair cut tomorrow, which will be really exciting. So I bought rollers, like overnight blowout things, because I'm getting 90s inspired layers, and so I don't want to get these layers and then just continue to like damage my hair with heat. So I'm hoping that these overnight blowout rollers will work and I will like them. So they like are supposed to like turn and then clip. Oh, these ones have hearts. I like that. And then like your hair is supposed to like stick with them, and then it's supposed to like roll them up. And I'll definitely show me trying them. Is this a bonnet or a pillowcase? I think it's a pillowcase. That's cute. I didn't realize that it was coming with a silk pillowcase too. I already have one, so I don't need one, but that's cute. I like that. I'll link these down below. They are just from Amazon, and I got a pack of 3, and they were $10, I think. So I'll definitely update y'all to see if they work, but I think they will. And I am almost to my 70-page goal. I was already 10 pages into this book, and I just looked up an overview, so I wasn't reading until page 70. I was reading until page 83 because I started on page 13. So I'm literally 4 pages away from page 83, and I don't know if I'm going to continue it. I would continue it if I had the audiobook. I don't feel like waiting on the audiobook, and I don't think that by the time I get the audiobook, I'm still going to have the urge to read it. And I also feel like I have so many other amazing fantasies. I don't really want to continue wasting my time with this book. I'm only invested in the guy character right now, and we're 70 pages in. I might read until 100, and after 100, if I'm still like, if something else still hasn't happened to get me invested, then I'm gonna just DNF it and donate it or sell it on Panko Books, because I feel like by page 70, the inciting incident has already happened, at least for both parties. Like 2 major things happen, and I'm not invested enough to like want to keep on reading. It's bad, I know. And I also have it on my Kindle too, because I was reading it on my Kindle because this book is really uncomfortable to hold, but I'm trying to read the last 4 pages of my challenge on here. Or maybe I'll get to, here's what might happen. I might like continue to read it and keep on saying, oh, I'll go to 100, oh, I'll go to part 2, and then I'll end up reading this whole thing. I think I could just go to part 2 and see how I'm liking it, because it's not like I'm hating it. Maybe I'll really like it, or maybe I'll just read this one. I don't know. I'm having some mixed feelings about this book. The real question is, when I'm not reading it, am I thinking about it? And I definitely think I could see myself thinking about this more. So I just feel like I have so many other good books that I want to get to, and that this one is a thick book too. It's not even like a short fantasy. It is 446 pages. Like, that is a long book. So I guess I'll keep on reading until maybe page 100, but I'm going to update my TikTok at page 83 because then the challenge will be done. Before I forget, we are going to dinner and we're leaving in about 2 minutes. Hello guys, yes, we are in the same spot as the last video clip. Well, actually I lied. I filmed a clip on my phone saying that we went to dinner. We went to dinner because it was my grandpa's birthday, and it's a local spot at the town that I live in, and they do things on Mondays called Muscle Monday, like mussels and martini Monday, but I'm not 21. Martinis don't really affect me, but $5 mussels, $5 martinis. And so I got a plate of mussels and some truffle fries, and it was so good. And it was just fun to kind of like get out of the house and see my grandpa. But today I have a haircut at 5:15, and I thought what would be fun before my haircut is we can go to Panera or something like that, and I can do a little bit of writing because I feel like I need to. I don't know, I feel like it'd just be a good place to, lock in and just do some writing because I've really been slacking. In the last writing vlog that I filmed, or the last vlog I filmed was the last time I wrote, which was like 400 words. It might have actually been a little bit more than that. But I'm kind of dragging, and I do this, like I get really motivated and then just stop the motivation, and that's okay. But I'm watching writing vlogs, trying to get that motivation back because I would really like to finish this draft this summer and go into the school year not having to still be in draft 2, because even if the ending is a little bit rushed, I'd rather it be a little bit rushed and go back and fix it later instead of going into my senior year where I know I'm probably not going to work on it as much and still be in the same draft. Because at least if I finish draft 2, draft 3 can be starting something new, and then I have to figure out what I want to edit in draft 3, whether it's going to be like big pictures, plot points, like characters. I don't really know. I've never gotten this far in the process, and so I think that's also a part of why I'm not really writing, is because I'm kind of intimidated by what comes next. But also, if I want to ever publish this book, I have to be intimidated because I have to do it. I slept with these rollers in last night, and I took them out at like 5 in the morning because they were just hurting my head so bad. I don't know. I think I did them too tight. And now, because I fell back to sleep after 5, my hair doesn't really look like they did anything. But I'm definitely curious to see what's going to happen once I have all the layers, because then I think we'll really be able to tell. And then I also need to get like continuous spray bottles so that I could wet my hair before you do them, because I think that's what you're supposed to do, is let your hair damp, and I just didn't have that. I put in some leave-in conditioner, like spray leave-in conditioner, but it's not the same. Anyway, I think I'm going to continue watching this writing vlog, and then we are going to probably make some coffee and make some breakfast, and then I'm going to write, hopefully. I hope I write. I really need to write. It's bad. It's getting bad. I keep on pushing it off. And you know what's crazy? I keep on thinking about An Ember in the Ashes. I really just like the main character guy. I'm enjoying his story, so I might actually continue reading it, which would be crazy. It's just like the names of places and characters is just pulling me out of the story, but like the plot itself is interesting. And we changed some of these names to like Bob so I can understand what you're trying to say. An audiobook would be really great. Maybe I should borrow the audiobook. And okay, I am going to watch a writing vlog. I'm going to go make coffee and go make breakfast. Probably won't film that because I feel like my B-roll clips are most of the time me making breakfast, and you guys know the drill by now. So are we seeing this right now? The high today is 91. We're in an extreme heat watch. That is what the weather is supposed to look like. I am in the mood for whimsy, chilly days because I'm not on vacation yet, so I'm not doing anything summery, and we're getting 101 degrees. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I did my makeup, and hopefully those clips look cute because I didn't want to really film me making my food and my breakfast because that's on my B-roll, so hopefully that is interesting to watch. I need to pick out my outfits. I still don't know what I want to wear, and it being high of 91 today means shorts and a tank top or something along those lines. So I want to write a little bit before I even go to Panera. I want to be in the story by the time I'm at Panera because I don't want to be like opening up my iPad for the first time and writing while I'm at Panera, because I feel like that will not go down great. I will just try to be getting into the story. I think I want to work on it for like at least an hour, so I'll probably leave my house around 3:30 to Panera and get my food, work on it, and then because my hair appointment is at 4:15. Nope, 5:15. So I'm going to probably have to leave Panera at 4:55, 5 o'clock. Except unless I find a coffee shop that's open until 5. I don't know if I can though. That's in town. I don't think any of our coffee shops are open past like 3 o'clock. Let's look. They're open. One of our new up coffee shops is open until 3. So Panera might be the only option, which I don't really want to do, but I wasn't going to go out earlier because then I would just have to be in town until my hair appointment, and I don't really want to do that because I can't just come home. So I was just going to do it before then. So that's fine. I need to get dressed. I don't know what I want to wear. It's too hot. I do not like hot weather that much. I can deal with the 80s, but when I get in the 90s and like literally tomorrow it'll feel like 120, what am I doing outside of my house? It's the worst because my car bakes, everything bakes. I just would like to be at a pool or in the AC. Pool, beach, or in the AC. Like, that's what I want. So we're gonna get dressed. Someone tell me if this is ugly. I feel very millennial, which this is my mom's shirt, so it makes sense, but I feel like with it being so hot, I need something more flowy. I could do a tank top, that is an option, but I don't necessarily want to be in a tank top. I could tuck it in. That's cuter. Yes, not really. I feel like that did nothing. That's cute. I might do this today because I can also save this shirt for work tomorrow, which might be a smarter idea because it's flowy and it'll be like, oh, I can save this whole outfit for work tomorrow. That's a good idea. Okay, we might have to pivot, but yeah, I was also thinking I want to sew sometime today because I've been seeing all of these ideas on Pinterest where you just take a t-shirt and you turn it into a cute top, and I would like to turn this into like a baby doll top somehow, so I can do that. I think I'm going to save this outfit for work, which is sad because I like it, but I'm literally going to just wear it tomorrow, so not really that sad. We're just going with ribbed tank top and shorts because it's comfy, and I took my hair out of that thing because I just put that in for doing my makeup. I'm getting 90s inspired layers today. I don't know if I said that. I'm probably going to wear my longish hair, but we're gonna like it, hopefully. Everyone cross our fingers. So I wrote for like 25 minutes. I finished the chapter that I was working on, and I set up my next chapter for when I go and do my little writing date. So that is all set up. The reason why I stopped writing was because my brother made sushi bowls, so I went and had some of that, which was really good. And then we cleaned up said sushi bowls, and then I went down into my brother's room and I was talking to him for a little bit, so that was fun. And now I'm back in my room, and I kind of want to film another TikTok because I posted a TikTok today. I don't know, it was a cute TikTok, I think, but I'm just trying to get more like writer friends on my TikTok and on my YouTube, just because I want to build a community. I don't want like a million followers. I never want social media to be my full-time job, but I would love to have like a good community where like we support each other and we talk to each other and all of that. I don't know. I watch Alyssa in the books and Brielle writes in Andy. I don't know her actual TikTok name, or I don't know her actual YouTube name, but I see their friendship, and they live in different states and whatever, but they're still good friends and they do writing sprints together all the time, and I would love to just have that community because I don't. None of my friends write. Only one of my friends reads, and that's like fine. Like they don't enjoy it like I do, which is like totally okay, but I would love to find, you know, community who has some of the same interests as me, and like, you know, talk to somebody. Like if I'm working through a plot thing, I could just go ask somebody. So I'm really hoping to build some more community here and on TikTok, and a little bit on Instagram. I'm probably going to post the same video on Instagram. It's just like Instagram's kind of not my ball game. It's more TikTok and YouTube, I kind of know. So I actually found out that one of our local coffee shops is actually open until 6, hopefully. So I'm probably gonna go there because I'd rather support local than go to Panera. And also I know people that work at Panera. I know no one that works at this coffee shop, so hopefully it's not busy. I don't think it will be. Hopefully I can just do some writing there for like an hour. It's scary. I've never written outside of, you know, my room. Maybe on the couch, maybe outside, but I don't really go places and write. I'm gonna pack my bag because I'm gonna leave here around 3:30, 3:45, and it's now 3:02, because I would like to be able to write there for an hour maybe and then leave and go to my hair salon. So, and I don't really know where I'm gonna park since it's in Main Street, so. I'm blasting the AC because it is so hot outside. You are connected to my music. I don't know if you guys are able to hear me, but I made it. It's hot and I have to walk, which Old Town you have to walk anywhere. We're gonna get to walking so I can get there. I'm not gonna take both my purse and my tote bag in. I'm just gonna probably take my tote bag and just bring my wallet and stuff. But I'm a little nervous. I've never like filmed out in public before or wrote out in public. This is a new thing for me. So yeah. Okay, so we wrote. I'm actually pretty proud of myself. I wrote about 800 words and I was there for like 45 minutes, which is not like the best, but it's also not the worst. I'm pretty happy with all those words, and I kind of like added, like the person they were about to meet was just gonna be like this young guy, but then I made him a dad. I don't know why I made him a dad, but he's a dad now. Maybe that'll change in later drafts, but we're gonna run into a grocery store because I have to the bathroom, and then we're gonna go to my haircut, and then I'll probably see you guys after the haircut because there's nothing really else that I can film. So my haircut is done. I'm really liking it. We kind of like did lots of layers, like face framing layers, and then as much layers as we could in the back with trying to keep some of my length. We were both running our fingers through it, so the like blowout has kind of fallen, but I'm really liking it so far. We'll see kind of like after a little bit if I wanted to go shorter, then she said to call her, so I like it. So the last thing I filmed was after my haircut. I don't really know if this was the vibe I was going for. I like my hair, but I think I wanted more layers, and I don't know if she necessarily understood, or maybe, I think the problem was when I was showing her pictures, I said this might be a little too short, and then I think she kind of took that in her head and was like, oh, she's gonna hate it if she cuts it too short. I literally lost maybe an inch of length, which is fine. Like, I think my hair looks really pretty. I just don't know if this was like what I wanted. I think it's pretty, and I don't know if I'm gonna have her fix it. I think this might be the good happy medium, and then when I go back, probably in October before homecoming, I might add some more layers in there. So we'll see. But it's a Wednesday. I kind of came home and we ate dinner, and then we were just kind of chilling until I went to bed. I started a book on my Kindle, and I kind of like just stayed up late reading it and then woke up and was reading it. It is West of Forever, which is another country like romance, and I was like wanting a country romance because I love reading those in the summer, and this one just came out, I think, and so I was excited to, you know, read it. I have to work at 2. I'm going in 2 to 6, and it's 10:22. So I have to leave my house around like 1:30. So I'm gonna make breakfast and make coffee, and then I write sometime today. I don't actually know what my ending word count was yesterday, so we're gonna see. Okay, yesterday in all, I wrote 1,450 words. I've not really been counting my word count since this is draft 2, word count is not as important to me as just, you know, finishing it and moving along in the story and improving, you know, like word structure, sentences, the flow of the story. Like, that's not really like my goal. I think if I had a word count goal, it was gonna be to like hit 55,000 of this draft, but nothing like I want to hit, you know, 1,600 each day. That's not what I'm doing, but I'm pretty proud of those words. I wrote 901 words at the coffee shop. I locked in and wrote that entire time, and honestly, that might be a secret sauce. I need to like get words in, go somewhere where I'm not gonna have distractions of other things, where I can lock in and get things done. Like, it definitely helped. I'm very proud of each of the words. I said in the little clip when I got in my car yesterday was that I added a character having a daughter, and that was kind of fun to play around with it, and maybe that was me procrastinating writing like the hard part of that scene, but I think it adds depth to the character who's going to be more prominent in book 2, so I'm not even mad about that. And I think him having a daughter would help kind of just him, and I feel like when we do end up seeing more of him in book 2, it'll help just like, you know, make him feel real and help his stakes be more real, and the reason why he can't risk himself as much. And so I don't know, I do have to figure out kind of why he's in where he is, because that will definitely come up, and why he has a daughter. I don't really think about that, but I will have to. But anyway, I'm gonna go eat because I'm hungry. I need to do my makeup. I feel very pretty today, so maybe I do like the haircut, and I definitely like the layers. I need to kind of like fix the, like, I slept on him, so I kind of want to like take my thermal brush or my blow dryer brush, but yeah. Hello vlog, I'm at the bookstore. Look what came in, it's gorgeous. I don't have Watch Me, which is kind of crazy. I have all the other ones, but I kind of waited until Watch Me was paperback. But it's the deluxe version too. I love these covers, they're great. I had a fun time at work. I know, guys, I vlogged at work. I don't know how long this vlog is actually gonna be. I'm kind of just going into like, I want to stop, which might be just like the end of the week, because I feel like, or maybe tomorrow, because I don't have work tomorrow and I'm working on Friday, and then it's 4th of July, so probably won't like want to do a vlog 4th of July, but I might buy another camera. My only reasoning for this is because I cannot take this guy out anymore, and if I'm like committed to vlogging, I want another camera. I'm terrible, I'm crazy, but the only way that I was gonna get one if it was under $200, and I want the extra edge. And if I order it on TikTok Shop, which is crazy because it's like, TikTok Shop, you're really gonna order a camera off TikTok Shop? It's $137 with a tripod. Free shipping and everything too. And I'm like, it'd be $144, and I can do it all on Amazon and get it for $200. And I'm like, is this a smart idea? I feel like I need to count my cash, and then I need to deposit some of my cash. My mom owes me actually probably about this much money right now, so I'm really not going crazy, and I'm working crazy. And if I decide that I want to, like, we're gonna figure this out. I'm gonna let you guys know if I decide to do it. I'm probably not gonna tell my mom, because I'm like, I want another camera. Oopsie daisies. CapCut added an app for your iPad, because they had the desktop and then they had the mobile app, but they didn't have one for the iPad. So you were kind of stuck using the mobile one that didn't really work well on the iPad. So I was been editing on my phone, but they added one for the iPad, and I've been using that. I've done all the rough cuts of this video so far. I'm sure there'll be more. I might only be able to vlog very little tomorrow, because I have a feeling that this video is going to probably be like 20 minutes. Right now, that's how much footage is going to be. So if I'm vlogging tomorrow, I'm thinking like 30, which I feel like is a good amount for a vlog. I'm not mad about that. But I'm definitely like getting used to editing back on like a laptop, because I used to edit only on my laptop with some of the older videos that I would, you know, just film for myself. Like, I would just edit them on my laptop, but then I switched to like editing them only on my phone so I could use CapCut, but I would rather edit on a laptop, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm watching some writing vlogs, and I'm probably going to go to sleep soon, since it is 11 and I'm tired. I'm meeting my dad. We're going to see him for a little bit tomorrow, so that's the only thing I have planned. And I should probably go to the grocery store, maybe like, get food, but we might actually have enough food where I don't really need to do that, but I don't know. And I would like to repaint my nails for the 4th of July. Maybe see if I can do some designs with regular nail polish. What? But I don't know if that'll be able to happen. Maybe like some polka dots or like a star or something on one of my nails. I don't know how that will work, but yeah. My SD card storage is so full. I need to go through and delete some things, and because I just took pictures, and I bought an external hard drive. The thing is, I just need to transfer over it into my camera roll and then into the external hard drive, and that's just the process that'll take a while, but I really need to do that. I have 23 minutes left of footage on here, so scary. Okay, it is the next day. It's July 2nd, and I was kind of thinking this morning. I woke up and I wrote around like 400 words. I kind of just had the inspiration. I just started writing. And like the scene dynamic got a little too confusing, so I kind of stopped because I was like, I don't know what I'm writing here, and I don't want to have to like put words down and then later like go back and be like, this is trash, because that's not what I want draft 2 to be. The complete rewrite was for a reason, and I'm just very worried, and I know that this is just anxiety, that the rewrite will be pointless because I'll go back and read it over and it'll feel the same way that draft 1 felt. Hopefully that's not the case, but you know, it could be, and then we'll just have to, you know, move on from there. And it might just be, I didn't really know how to move on from draft 1 from draft 2, like the revising point, so I just said, hey, we're just gonna rewrite it. So I don't know, I definitely had more planned for draft 2. I've definitely, you know, thought more about like what is happening in the stories. Maybe the storyline makes sense, but maybe the line level part of it is not going to be good, and that's okay. Anyway, so I was thinking, I leave on vacation on July 15th, and I would really love to have this draft done by July 15th. And it's July 2nd, that's like 2 weeks. And I was like, how much time do you think it would take me to, like, if I worked on this draft every day for this amount of time, could I realistically get it done by the 15th? I think I could. My average 25-minute sprint is around 500 words, and I'm sure some of that I'll probably end up dictating, because I know that in like other scenes that I don't really know what's happening, it's a lot easier for me to dictate that. So I think that would help, and it'll get that higher word count. I'm not really worried about word count. I'm kind of more worried about like finishing it. I have about 12 scenes left of the book, and I think that some of them might be like a 400 word scene, and while others might be like a 2,000 word scene. So I'm thinking, if we average that out, I was doing some calculations, it's like 1,200 words per scene, which is like 15,000 words. It might be a little bit more. And then I need to write to get to the end of the book. And if I'm writing 500 words per 25 minutes, it'll be like, I don't remember the exact math, but basically it all boiled down to, I should probably be spending at least 2 25-minute writing sprints a day, an hour of grinding. Like some days it might be 2, and then some days it might be 3, but I think if I can try and write for 2 25-minute sprints each day, or just set an hour timer, or turn on my focus and just set a timer for an hour and just grind, I feel like we could get it done by the 15th, because we leave for vacation on the 15th, and I would really love that the draft 2 could be done so I could send it off and print it, and that way I can have the physical copy of the book to read. And then when I get back from vacation on the 25th, I can kind of, you know, I don't know if I'll do a reread. I'm gonna have to start going into detail on what the actual revision process would be, because I'm not quite sure. After draft 1, I was kind of like, this is underwritten, I'm gonna rewrite it. And so I haven't actually like delved into the process of like revision, and so we'll have to do lots of research. I'll take you guys along for that. So it is kind of a game after I get back from vacation, and then I have like, I think it might be like 2 to 3 weeks before school starts. And then my senior year, which is only half semester, I'm graduating in December, is probably going to be very busy, and I'm not going to be focusing a lot on my book, which is fine. I'm already like mentally preparing myself. That's why I kind of want to push this summer. So, which is why I would love to get kind of like an idea of what I want draft 3 revision to be down on paper, so that when I come back to it, whenever I have time, it all is kind of outlined, and that way I can spend, you know, maybe an hour randomly throughout the week or something there, and it won't feel as like intimidating, like I'm starting over. That way I can kind of have that planned out, and then, you know, do my schoolwork and make school a priority and make deck a priority, but it can already be like planned out, so that when I come back to it, it's not as crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna probably upload
I never filmed an outro to this video, but I hope you guys enjoyed this crazy vlog. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.